This is my Timothy Bradley versus Juan Manuel Marquez fight prediction. And I've been thinking about this fight for a long time, and I think Marquez is going to win this fight. And if you remember in Timothy Bradley's last fight, he fought this Russian fighter. I forgot what his name was, but Timothy Bradley won the fight, barely, but he took a lot of punishment in that fight. And it's one of those kind of fights where a boxer can take so much punishment and then he's never really quite the same ever again. Now, I don't know, maybe Timothy Bradley made a full recovery. I don't know, maybe he didn't, but when a fighter takes that much punishment, you have to be concerned about that. And the thing is, see, Marquez is a really good counterpuncher. And as we've seen with Timothy Bradley, now he can box when he wants to, and he boxes pretty good. But we also see that he likes to slug a lot. And when Timothy Bradley starts to slug, he gets real sloppy. He starts throwing his punches wide, and he leaves himself wide open for counter shots. And that's going to play right into Marquez's strength, which is counterpunching. Now, and another thing, if Marquez is going to come into the fight in the same kind of physical condition that he came into in his last Pacquiao fight, that's going to give Marquez an advantage too, because honestly, now I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but when Marquez fought Pacquiao the last time, and I've mentioned this in another video, I think that there's a possibility that Marquez may be using performance-enhancing drugs. Now, you know, I might be wrong, but it just seems kind of odd for him to have that kind of physical condition at his age, because he never looked like that before. And all of a sudden, he's in the best shape he's ever been in his life now. Yeah, maybe he's been training real hard, and that's why he has that type of body now, but it just seems kind of strange. Especially when you have a guy in his camp, I don't know what this guy's name is, but this guy has a history of knowing how to beat drug tests, and I don't know why Marquez would even want to be associated with a guy like that in his camp. You know, because that just looks suspicious to me. If this guy is still in Marquez's camp, helping him with his strength and conditioning, then that just looks suspicious to me. Now, like I said, I might be wrong. Maybe Marquez is clean and all natural. I don't know. But it just, I know I can't be the only person that's not at least a little bit suspicious about Marquez and whether if he's clean or not. But going back to the fight, though, I think Marquez is going to win, but I'm not really sure if it's going to be by knockout or decision, because Timothy Bradley does have a big heart, and you may knock Timothy Bradley down, but he'll get right back up. Or you can have him out on his feet and he'll still be punching. So I don't know if Marquez is going to be able to get Timothy Bradley out of there. Now, if the judges judge this fight right and fairly, I think Marquez might eke out a decision. I think that with Marquez's counterpunching, I think Marquez will win enough of the rounds to win by maybe a majority decision. I'll go with that. So I think that if Timothy Bradley goes in there and starts slugging, then he's just going to leave himself wide open for Marquez's counter shots. But then again, you also have to remember that Marquez is not no young fighter. He's getting up there in age. I know he's got to be close to 40 years old. So it makes you wonder how much gas he has left in the tank. So you have to factor that in too. But it's not going to be an easy fight for either guy. I think that it's going to be a war. I think both guys are going to get pushed to their limits. But I think Marquez's counterpunching is going to give him a slight edge, and I see Marquez winning this fight by majority decision. So tell me what you guys think about this fight, who you think's going to win, and I'll see you guys later.